Hello, I'm Gunnar Milota, and today I'm going to inform you about the cattle industry in the United States. The beef cattle industry plays a major part in the United States. Cattle were brought here for three primary reasons. Those reasons were meat, milk, and hide. They play a major role in today's society. Cattle operations have been narrowed down to two specialized fields: cow-calf operations, which produce calves for feedlots, and then feedlots, which feed the cattle out for market. The United States is the leading producer of beef in the world. About 24 to 27 billion pounds of meat is produced annually. Foreign demand for beef has been rising over the past few years. The cattle industry is the largest segment of American agriculture. The United States is ranked in the top for quality of beef. According to Beef Cow Productions, cow-calf operations are the first step in the beef industry. It is ideal for part-time farmers because they can tend to their cattle and then go do other things. They usually only feed them about once a night. Primary objective for these operations is to produce calves to go to feedlots and to produce one calf a year per cow, and also to improve genetics. Most cow-calf operations are found in the western and southern United States. 2/3 of the feed for cow-calf operations should come from pastures and 1/3 from stored feed such as corn and soybeans. During the spring and summer, cows and calves are let out to pasture, and during the winter, they're brought back and corralled. They do this to protect them from the winter storms usually. Cows usually calf during the spring and fall. Some of the facilities that are used in cow-calf operations are very simple. Basically, all you need for cow-calf operations is a pasture close to your farm, because you can feed them there and they can calve there. Or you can bring them back to an open barn. That way they're in from the shelter. They're in from the weather. According to modern livestock and poultry production, cattle spend most of their lives on the farm 12 to 18 months. After that 12 to 18 months are up and they're fed at what weight they want them, they're shipped to feedlots to fill out for 3 to 6 months and usually gain about 2.5 to 4 pounds per day. Cattle are kept in pens that hold an average of 100 to 125 other cows. The housing that cattle use really depends on where they're at in the United States. There's basically 3 forms of shelter for them, or areas that they're held. They're being held in closed barns, or open lots. They're usually fed 2 times a day, and they have about 1 foot of eating space on each side. They're fed in a feed bunk. The focus for feedlot cattle is to feed them up to market weight in the shortest period of time, and once they're fed to that weight or that specific time, the cattle that are ready for slaughter are called finished cattle or fed cattle. 75% of feedlots are in Texas, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and the plains of Colorado close to Kansas. Feedlots are a little more complex than cow-calf operations because there are 2 major types of feedlots: feeding barns and open lots. Feeding barns are different because the feeding bunks are inside. This is the more efficient way because cattle are out of the weather, and when they feed them, the wind doesn't blow the feed all over the place and waste it, and they step on it and they won't eat it. Open feedlots have no shelter, but they do have windbreaks. And this is a picture of open feedlots. The beef industry has been around for a long time. It provides a lot of income for the United States, and the demand for cattle is up. Other countries rank the United States in the top for quality of beef. The first step in the beef industry is cow-calf operations, which calves are born and then they're shipped to the next stage, which is feedlots, where they're filled out and then shipped to market. Thank you.